Can beneficiaries challenge a living trust? When family members question the validity of a living trust in New York, they often wonder if they have the legal right to challenge it. The answer is yes. Beneficiaries can challenge a living trust, but they must have legal standing and valid grounds to do so. Courts generally respect the wishes of the person who created the trust, making these challenges difficult to win. Not everyone can bring a trust challenge in New York, as courts require the challenger to have a direct financial interest in the outcome. This requirement is called standing, and without it, the court will dismiss the case before considering the merits. Beneficiaries named in the trust who believe they were unfairly treated can bring a challenge if they can demonstrate a pecuniary interest. Heirs at law who would inherit under New York's intestacy laws may also have standing if a successful challenge would benefit them financially. Extended family members who would not inherit under the trust or intestacy laws typically lack standing to challenge. New York courts recognize several legal grounds for invalidating a living trust, each requiring specific evidence and proof. Lack of mental capacity occurs when the grantor did not understand the nature of their property, their natural beneficiaries, or how the trust distributes assets. A person with dementia may still have had sufficient capacity if they experienced periods of lucidity when executing the trust. Undue influence happens when someone exerts excessive pressure on the grantor, effectively replacing the grantor's wishes with their own. To prove undue influence, the challenger must show motive, opportunity, and that moral coercion overcame the grantor's free will. When a confidential relationship exists between the grantor and alleged influencer, courts may scrutinize the transaction more closely. Fraud requires proving that someone intentionally misrepresented facts to the grantor who relied on those misrepresentations. This ground must be proven by clear and convincing evidence, a higher standard than the typical preponderance of evidence. Improper execution challenges arise when the trust was not created according to New York's specific legal requirements. The trust must be in writing, properly signed by the grantor and trustee, and either acknowledged or witnessed by two people. Missing signatures, lack of proper acknowledgement, or other execution errors can all serve as grounds for declaring a trust invalid. Duress involves explicit threats or force that overcome the grantor's free will, differing from undue influence through direct coercion. The person bringing the challenge carries the burden of proof and must present compelling evidence to support their claims. An experienced attorney can evaluate whether a challenge has merit and guide families through this complex legal process. Contact Davies Law Firm at 315-472-6511, located at 210 East Fayette Street, Syracuse, New York 13202, to schedule your consultation today.